Welcome in, subscribers. Welcome in, new viewers. A bit of a somber video for today. As I've talked about in the past, my fandom of Transformers, my favorite toy as a kid. I still collect the figures to this day. My favorite cartoon when I was a kid. Still watch the animated Transformers in whichever form, whether it be G1, whether it be Transformers Prime, whether it be the Bay movies, Beast Wars, Cybertron, Energon. Absolutely love. Oh, good grief. I'm just now going blank on that new online series that was on many years ago. But I'm such a fan of Transformers. I've loved the Transformers series my entire life. And I was just very saddened today to get the news that Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime, had passed away at the age of 85. Oh, my goodness. I mean, he brought that character to life. He gave that character to us and made him the leader that we always wanted, and really that leader that we have always aspired to be. And I love the character of Optimus. Just to show you, some of the silly things that I have of Optimus Prime. My wife actually found this for me a while back. The Great Duck. I found this. This is a $1.25 trinket at Dollar Tree, but I mean, love Optimus Prime. The fig pen. Absolutely love this fig pen of Optimus Prime. Um, I, I have this. This is in my office. This is the popcorn bucket from Transformers: Rise of the Beast. I have that here. I have the figure from Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Yeah, and this is just a small bit of my collection that I have. This is just what I have here in my office. I've got the different forms of the animated movie, the DVD, Blu-ray, 4K Ultra Blu-ray. They have. I know it's been kind of tongue in cheek this year, but they're doing the Apology Tour and doing the 40th anniversary of Transformers the movie, which is going to be back in theaters coming up next month. Which obviously I'm going to be there front and center. I think the death of Optimus Prime, I think, is going to mean a lot more for us. I know they're being very tongue in cheek with what they're doing this year, but I think that the death of Optimus Prime in Transformers the movie is going to just hit quite a bit harder now that we have this news. But I have all 4 seasons of the G1 cartoon on DVD for me to watch whenever I can. Both of the PlayStation 3 games, love these games. War for Cybertron and Fall for Cybertron. Absolutely love these games. Of course, Peter Cullen did the voice of Optimus in those games. I wanted to show this off. My mom and dad called me many years ago, and they were cleaning out part of their house, and my mom found this in a cabinet above their refrigerator. This is the thermos from my Transformers lunchbox that I had when I was a kid. She found this, and I since then I've just had this as part of my collection. But yeah, obviously, I'm a fan of the Transformers. Huge fan. Always been a fan. Will always continue to be a fan of Transformers. And it's not too often that celebrity deaths get to me. Robin Williams, when he passed away, that one hurt because I loved Robin Williams and all the different characters that he brought to life. This one hit this morning. This one really kind of hit this morning. Not kind of. It did hit this morning when I learned of the passing of Optimus Prime, or of Peter Cullen, the voice of. I mean, Peter Cullen is Optimus Prime. That's why you can say that. Yeah, this is a rough one today. So just take a moment today to remember, especially if you are a fan of Transformers. Take a moment to remember Peter Cullen and what he brought, and think about the other characters that he voiced as well. Eeyore, he was the voice of Eeyore, And being a fan of Winnie the Pooh, he was one of my favorite characters in from Winnie the Pooh. He was the did the intro for Toonami for many years. There was a short-lived anime that came over here to the United States. I believe it was Star Saber, and the Star Right. I don't. I'm going blank on the rest of that name, but he voiced the robot that they all combined and made. But I mean, so many other characters that he voiced as well. But Peter Cullen, we are going to miss you. Um, you were the voice of our generation. You were the voice of a leader that we wanted. You were the voice of a leader that we wanted to be. And thank you so much for putting a voice to those memories that we have today. I'm always going to love Transformers. Always going to love Transformers, and always going to love that Peter Cullen was the voice. Transformers Prime. That was another fantastic. That was what, late 2000s, early 2010s animated series. Man, that was so good. The Rock actually made a brief voice acting uh, uh, voice acting stint in that show as well. But yeah, Peter Cullen, voice of Optimus Prime, but Frank Welker did Megatron in Transformers of Prime. But yeah, today is a somber day for something that I've been I've been a fan of for my entire life. And Peter Cullen, going to miss you, and thank you so much for everything that you brought to one of my favorite characters. Thank you. I appreciate you watching today. And tomorrow will be a happier episode. We'll be back with some more gaming news for tomorrow. And guys, thank you so much for being a subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing to today's video if that is what you feel like you want to do. And we'll talk again tomorrow with some gaming news for you here on the channel. Thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate it.